Sprinting away from the 1,000 metre marker. Neptune's Reign, one of the trailers early on with Candy Galore. Quick away was Captain's Girl, but the white blinkers of Effortless Award is going the quickest on the right-hand side. Casual Wear's just off them. Miss Frankel towards the right, about 2.5, 3 lengths off the leader. Cause and Effect is towards the inside, and then comes Township Melody. Candy Galore's about 7 lengths off the leader. Then comes Bonnie Dawn. As they move, Vision to Kill's got about 5 or 6 lengths to make up. Effortless Award continues to lead it as they come towards the final 400 metres. Down the inside of that, Miss Frankel. Then comes Boeing City, Casual Wear towards the inside. Vision to Kill, Township Melody towards the outside, and Candy Galore's getting into the race. Miss Frankel, though, comes into the lead past the 200. Candy Galore, Vision to Kill, Township Melody. Miss Frankel's hanging tough. Vision to Kill. I think Miss Frankel held on, but it's close because Neptune's Reign is really taking off in the closing stages. So we'll go back, maybe Miss Frankel, but Neptune's Reign came from absolutely nowhere, and it's very close. Let's look at this. Miss Frankel just leads it, but Neptune's Reign is coming with each and every stride. Miss Frankel just makes it home. Look at Neptune's Reign. It came from nowhere. Vision to Kill is on the inside. Candy Galore gets beaten 1 length. Then Boeing City and Township Melody involved. So the first 6 horses, 1 length covers them. And then came Bonnie Dawn. Further back in the run is Captain's Girl. And Effortless Award went very quick, had nothing extra to come. As we look at those, look where Neptune's Reign is. 2 off the right-hand side, green sleeves and the orange cap, and was a little bit sluggish into stride. I don't know if my producer can go back to the start, and we can just look at that start. I want to see Neptune's Reign out, comes out the gates, but Miss Frankel is the winner, and Miss Frankel just holds on. So is there any chance of going back to the start? We'll just hold on for that second or so. And number 10, Miss Frankel, is the tote favourite at 440. So it doesn't look as if we're going back to the start until the 8th and last, back to the studio.
This must be a fantastic feeling for trainer Dennis Dyer. Of course, Pippa on course representing Aventure Estate and the Taborers. And Dan, I'm just going to say the floor is yours here because you're going to tell us a bit more about what this means to you.
Sure. Geez, you can't believe what this means to me. I mean, Aventure, Pippa, Philip, Mike, they all know the problems this filly's had. And I think just to get her into this race, well, it's her guts, it's her courage, it's a little bit of help from the vet. And I thought she'd be a runner, but I honestly didn't think she could win it. I said to Pips, if she earns a bit of black type in the money, let's just say a little prayer. Great ride by Keegs. I said to him, boy, it's in your hands. And then just chaffing him, I said, listen, Pippa hasn't come here for nothing. She just aims to drive and under enough pressure already. So I said, no pressure. Just go out and do your best. And to have won this race with her mom as well, Jesus. I mean, that was something as well, because she got sick and she nearly died. She got peritonitis. And Rob Crosley, I must give him all the kudos, he got Val back to where she was. And after she won this race, I took her to Johannesburg a month later, and she won the computer form sprint. So this was a hell of a win for me. And I'm sure Pips would like to say a word. Again, thanks to the boys and to Keegs. Yeah, I'm just over the moon.
Well done, Dan. Lovely. Let's get Keegan DeMello in. Understand the emotion with the relationship with the dam, understand the emotion with the hiccups with this filly, but you seem to get on well with her.
Yeah, look, I must say a big thank you to Mr. Dreyer, obviously Pippa and everyone at Aventure, for having the confidence in putting me on a filly like this. She's really thrived, and with the help of Mr. Dreyer and Stewie and the whole team, she's really just come on tops, and yeah, nice to get a little bit black type for her. I think she deserves it with all the problems she's had, so just big well done to them. They deserve all the credit on this one.
You seem to press the button at the right time, because when you skipped, they were going to chase.
Yeah, look, I knew she had a postage stamp of 52.5 on her back, and they went quite quickly, so I had something to chase down. And like Mr. Dreyer said, he just said, don't panic, sit as long as possible. And I promise you, at the 400, I was just waiting her to build up in my hands. And yeah, just full credit to the filly. And yeah, just big thank you to Aventure, and obviously Pippa made the trip here today. Thank you very much to all of them.
At the line, you're riding for dear life. You want the post to arrive, and the other horse was flying up.
Yeah, look, she was flying up, but I think this filly, she did her fractions very well, and that's what I won the race.
Well done, Keegan. You've done the owners, the stable, a good one here. Well done.
Yeah, look, when you see the emotion coming into the parade ring, it brings a lot of joy into riding a filly like this. So just big thank you to them and their whole stable, and yeah, again to Aventure, I can't be any more grateful for the opportunity.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we gave you the hint that Pippa was on course, and as we said with Mr. Dreyer, the floor is yours. I think we're going to say the same for Pippa. Pippa, welcome to KZN. The floor is yours.
Sure, lots of people to thank, but the dream goes back a long way. You know, when Valderra was a really good racehorse, and when she retired to stud, I decided there wasn't a stallion good enough for her in South Africa, and I asked the boys, could I send it to the UK? So listen, this is a long-term process we've been through. I've got a lot of people to thank, but congrats to everybody on the farm at home. Dennis, you know, I can't thank him enough for what he's done for the mare, and now for Miss Frankel, and vindicated my belief, and that was the right mating for Valderra to go to Frankel. Because you must remember when she went to Frankel, he hadn't had a runner yet.
Sure.
So we took a gamble, very expensive service fee. Mom was amazing, she took it well, she battled after having Miss Frankel, so he wobbled a little bit, but she's on her track now. And to the Dreyer team, Jill, Stewie, all the grooms, I can't thank them enough, because this is breed-changing filly for South African breeding, not for Aventure.
Correct.
There's very few Frankel fillies in South Africa, and now she's earned us Bold Black type. So, ticked all the boxes.
Dennis mentioned that with Valderra, after this run, it was the computer form sprint. Would you sit down and discuss that with him?
You know, I never get involved.
Yeah.
He just tells me when she's running, and I try and make it if I can. But listen, obviously, she's still young, you know, and she came home to me after she got injured, and she grew so much. And I just said to Dennis, we've got to be more patient. She's taking time. Mom is big, and Frankel is big. So I think we've got a lovely big scopy filly with oodles of potential. I mean, she's had 7 starts.
Sure.
What can we say? We've got a Frankel in South Africa with Bold Black type. I'm a very happy lady.
Before you leave us, let's just catch up on the farm and how things are going there, Pippa. Nice to have you in town to catch up with Aventure. How are things there?
Listen, the stallions are doing really well. Oroto had a lovely winner yesterday in Johannesburg. Legal Eagle, listen, you know, he's been a stalwart for the farm, but there's Mardi Gras coming along. Yearlings are good, 17 for national sales. Nice selection of stallions. Harvest of the wine is finished. Now we sell yearlings.
Well, Pippa, always a pleasure catching up. Give our best to the entire team at Aventure. Well done.
And thanks very much.
Well done. That's Pippa Merkelborough, and number 10, Miss Frankel, has come through to win the KwaZulu-Natal listed over 1,000 meters. Absolutely brilliant, the story, the emotion, the passion, and of course, this filly has delivered for them. That's it. 10, 1, 3, and 7, race number 7. We've just got one more to go. Race number 8. We'll close off the place accumulator and the pick 6. But let's remind you, if you are wanting to make some decent money in race number 8, there's only one bet to play, and that's the quartet. Carryover of 65,000 Rand, estimated pool 380,000 Rand. I'll tell you, 380,000 Rand is too less. We'll get close to 500,000 Rand, or maybe even sail past that. That'll be the quartet coming up next in race 8.